stop sending raw PDFs to Claude. On invoice extraction, it hallucinates roughly 8% of line items, and you won't catch it until a client does. If you're processing supplier invoices, quotes, or receipts, and you've watched Claude swap VAT numbers or invent totals, this is for you. I'll show you the 6-line pipeline that cut my extraction time from 12 seconds to 1.8, dropped cost from 4 cents to under 1, and pushed hallucinations below 1%. Most tutorials skip this because they're selling the upload button. I run this in production daily for SMB clients. Here's the fix. Here's the broken way almost every tutorial shows you. You drag a supplier invoice PDF into Claude. You ask for the supplier name, the VAT number, the line items, and the totals. It looks right. You ship it. Then a week later, a client calls because the VAT number on invoice 247 belongs to a different supplier, and 2 line items got swapped between rows, and the gross total is off by 14 euros. I've watched this happen on real production data. On a batch of 600 supplier invoices, raw PDF extraction hallucinated something material on about 8% of them. That's 48 broken invoices. If you're billing clients on that data, you don't have a product, you have a liability. The reason this happens is simple. You're asking one model to do 2 completely different jobs at the same time. Job 1 is OCR and table parsing, which is deterministic, boring, and has been solved by libraries for years. Job 2 is reasoning, which is categorization, anomaly detection, matching suppliers to your database, flagging weird VAT rates. Claude is incredible at Job 2. It's mediocre and expensive at Job 1. So separate them. Here's the pipeline I run in production for a Serbian SMB invoicing tool. Step 1. PDF Plumber opens the PDF locally. It pulls text and tables out as structured rows. No API call, no token cost. Runs in under a second on a normal invoice. Step 2. I map those rows into a strict JSON schema. Supplier block, invoice date, invoice number, line items as an array with description, quantity, unit price, VAT rate, and totals as a separate object with net, VAT, and gross. The schema is the contract. If PDF Plumber can't fill a field, it's null, not a guess. Step 3, and only step 3, Claude sees the JSON, not the PDF. The prompt is short. Here is a parsed invoice, validate the totals, categorize the supplier, flag anything suspicious, return enriched JSON. That's it. The whole code path is about 6 lines of Python around the PDF Plumber call and the Anthropic SDK call. You can write it in an afternoon. Now the numbers, because I don't want you taking this on faith. Before, raw PDF upload to Claude. 12 seconds per invoice end to end, about 4 cents per call in tokens, 8% hallucination rate on line items measured against hand-verified ground truth on 600 invoices. After, PDF Plumber to JSON to Claude, 1.8 seconds per invoice, 0.6 cents per call, hallucination rate under 1%, and the remaining errors are almost all on genuinely unreadable scanned PDFs, where the fix is OCR, not a better prompt. That's a 6-beat improvement, 7x cost reduction, and an 8x quality improvement. From one architectural decision, the principle generalizes. Anywhere you're handing Claude a messy file and asking it to both extract and reason, you're overpaying and under-delivering. Parse first with boring deterministic code. Hand Claude clean structured data. Let it do the part only it can do. Your pipeline gets faster, cheaper, and honest. If you process invoices, receipts, or supplier docs, and you want this pipeline built and wired into your stack, the parser, the schema, and the Claude prompt are exactly the kind of thing we ship for clients at BizflowAI.io. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next automation breakdown finds you. And if you've got a document workflow eating hours a week, Book a free 30-minute discovery call at bizflowai.io and we'll map the fix.